You're listening to 88.3 FM WXOU. This is the Golden Grizzlies pregame show hosted by yours truly, the sports director, Harjun Buttar. Joining me for training is our friend Kayla Snell. Tonight is Oakland women's volleyball. They're taking on the number one team in the Horizon League, the Milwaukee Panthers. Oakland went from 5th to 3rd over the week. They are on an absolute tear. They just finished beating Cleveland State last Friday, a team that has been giving the entire Horizon League a lot of grief. Look for Patty Cesarini, Ainsley Goose, and Libby Gentile to have great nights. They're going to have to go against the number one player in the entire Horizon League, Ari Miller, as she continues her stretch of great play during the Horizon League. Backing her up is Schrader and Malone. They're ranked across the conference as well, and all sorts of stats. So it's going to be a good one tonight. Stay tuned on 88.3 FM WXOU. Game begins at 6 o'clock. Gavin Smilowski and Joey Hayes will be on the call. We'll see you right back here in the studio after the first set. You're listening to 88.3 FM WXOU.
And a 14-7 record outside of conference. That is good for first in the Horizon League. As for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, they currently sit at 5-2 in conference and 11-8 overall, which is good for third in the Horizon League. So they do not stand far behind the Milwaukee Panthers.
Absolutely. I think we'd be looking forward to a very, very high-stakes game, kind of like a heavyweight bout, kind of, if you really think about it. Also, on any day, it's Friday the 13th, really spooky day. Spooky day to play volleyball. Yeah, I think we'd be very on edge during this game, especially for the Oakland team, because they pretty much got a lot to prove in this game, considering that Panthers are a pretty formidable opponent. So,
yeah, a win here for the Oakland Grizzlies would be fantastic. Milwaukee has been doing pretty well all season, has done well before, not only in the Horizon League, but also on the national stage. So a win here for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies could really put a stamp on not only Oakland's spot on the Horizon League, but Oakland's spot overall. And standing behind the Grizzlies, they have a lot of power in their lineups. The point leaders on their team consist of Cesarini and Gentile. As for the kill leaders, Cesarini and Gentile also lead that category. But you can't get points without assists. Turner, Rossman, and Wichman all lead that category for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. And of course, you can't have volleyball without getting down low, getting some digs.
And absolutely.
Wichman also leads that category for the Grizzlies. As in for the Horizon League, Cesarini is one of the leaders for this Oakland team, and she's one of the leaders in the Horizon League. She's currently 4th in kills and points, and she's 6th in points in the Horizon League. As for Goose, she's 6th in blocks in the Horizon League, so you can expect her up front blocking the net. And Wichman, as I said, very important for this Oakland team in game, but as for the Horizon League, she currently leads the Horizon League in digs.
Absolutely. Yeah, couple weeks ago, the game game with Oakland versus Robert Morris, we saw a lot of digs and a lot of points, a lot of kills, successful attacks by Gentry Brown, Patty Cesarini, Annika Prisby as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what they could do with this game.
It's Oakland, at the moment, their starters are going to be Kennedy Dolmage, Emily Wichman, Rachel Rossman, Ainsley Goose, Libby Gentile, Annika Prisby, and, of course, Patty Cesarini. As for the Milwaukee Panthers, they're going to have Lakin Graves, Josie Johnson, Ari Miller, Zen Benaby, Natalie Schmitz, Cara Erdman, and Maddie Malone. This should be a good matchup as we start with set number 1 here in Auburn Hills.
Absolutely.
The Oakland Golden Grizzlies currently are being beaten in kills by their opponents so far this year, and they have slightly more in the error category. So they're going to have to clean up their play a little bit if they're going to beat a team as powerful as the Milwaukee Panthers.
First up, We have the teams lining up in their positions. Oakland starting the set. Oakland's very own. Oakland's very own Rachel Rossman putting it up into Milwaukee's territory. A successful block by Oakland. Another attack attempt by Milwaukee. Putting it back over into Milwaukee's side. Milwaukee not successful in blocking that one out and keeping out of there. That would be 1 point for and 0 for Milwaukee. Start up the set.
Fantastic opening point. Wichman already showing her ability to dig that ball out of the ground to keep that point alive.
Another set. Or not another set. Another serve into Milwaukee's territory. Milwaukee, juggling the ball pretty much. Put up into Oakland's territory. A whistle was blew.
And that's going to be out of bounds. Point to Milwaukee. Serve will switch over. Sorry, not point, but they will receive the serve. Oakland already very active at the front net. Some of their block leaders on the team. And that's going to be another point as that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be another point in the way of Milwaukee. Milwaukee already taking advantage over the Oakland Grizzlies.
Another easy point for Milwaukee. Oakland putting it up. An attack attempt. Put back up in the air on Milwaukee's side. Attack attempt. Back into Oakland's. An attempt at a very light tap for a point, but it just hits the net.
Libby Gentile just does not get enough on that one, and it slowly bounced off the net for another point in Milwaukee's favor.
Score is now 3-1 in Milwaukee's favor.
Maddie Malone with the serve.
Oh, an attack attempt into a out of bounds.
Was a good attempt there from Oakland. A fantastic target on there, but unfortunately just slightly out of bounds. So another point Milwaukee's way.
Serve in Oakland's territory. Attack attempt. It's put back up in the air. Pretty much just a slap.
That's going to go the Grizzlies' way. Fantastic defense there once again. Oakland's front two of Libby Gentile and Annika Prisby has proven very effective. It's been difficult for Milwaukee to get anything past Annika Prisby so far this game.
Serve into Milwaukee's territory. Let's put up attack attempt. Oh, but they could not quite get it. Oakland pretty much losing the ball into the out of bounds.
Another point going towards Milwaukee. Unfortunately, Milwaukee already taking a 5-2 lead here, not really hesitating on getting points in their favor.
Serve in Oakland territory. Attack attempt. Seems a player just got hit in the face.
What a shot there from the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Instant attack there despite the lead being in favor of Milwaukee, and the ball will go back to Oakland. To serve for Oakland will be number 6, Emily Wichman.
It's put into Milwaukee territory. Attack attempt into Oakland territory. Little back and forth here. Successful block by Oakland, giving them another point. The score is now 4-5 in Milwaukee's favor.
Yeah, a lot of digs here to keep this game alive for both teams so far. Both playing very well defensively.
Truthfully. Attack attempt.
Oh, what a shot
into
there.
Oakland's side, going wild into the stands.
What a shot there from Milwaukee.
Whistle's called. Little chatter here.
A little bit of substitution error, I think, on the part of Milwaukee, but regardless of which, substitutions are in. Substituting in will be for Milwaukee will be Kaylee. Kaylee Blake. Kaylee Blake will be in for Milwaukee.
Put up in the Oakland territory. Put up attack attempt, which is successful as another point for Oakland. Score is now 5-6, favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, Oakland already bringing it back in. Attacking the center, trying to force Milwaukee to dig that ball off the ground, and so far it has not really worked out for them.
Right.
Oakland really taking advantage. A lot of power up front. They have some very tall players right up next to the net, and a lot of attacks there, a lot of spikes have really helped out Oakland to gain some points.
So the Milwaukee's territory, attack into Oakland. But try to put back up, but it's blocked. Hit the net on Oakland's side. Still back in still getting the game.
A stellar play there from Wichman, but unfortunately it's going to hit the pole on the side of the net and be out of bounds off Oakland, so it's going to be a point to Milwaukee. Score now 7-5 in this first set. Serving for Milwaukee will be number 15, Sarah Schrader.
Oakland's territory. Back into Milwaukee's. A block by Oakland. Trying to put the ball back up in where they want it to be. Oakland looking like they're getting up for a very soft touch. It almost gets there, but it was successfully blocked out.
Another kill there for Milwaukee. They are all over Oakland's front line.
True.
Score 8-5 in favor of Milwaukee.
Oakland side. Attack attempt into a block. Which means another point for Milwaukee. The score is now 9-5, favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, Oakland, who was seen with everyone up front in that last couple possessions. Unfortunately, Lacken Graves is there for Milwaukee to block that shot.
An attack attempt into a block. That one was not blocked. It was a little over. And that one seemed to be good on Milwaukee's side, which would mean that they get another point. Score is now 10-5 favoring Milwaukee.
Once again, Laken Graves up there again with another shot right off the hands of the Oakland Grizzlies defender for another point.
Put up on Oakland's side. Trying to look for an attack here. It's blocked. Going to go for another attack on Oakland's side. And that is a point for Oakland.
Oakland kind of looking like they were starting to get a little bit of a hole there as they dropped 4 points in a row. But they answer back and keep their play alive here in this first set. Score now 10-6.
Absolutely. Right now we have serve into Milwaukee's side. It's put up back on Milwaukee's side. A block by Oakland. An attempt at a block by Oakland, but it was not quite dug out.
Yeah, beautiful shot there from Maddie Malone. Oakland getting up to counter Milwaukee at the net, but Milwaukee just stays with it in line, sets up Maddie Malone for a beautiful kill opportunity.
Put up on Oakland's side, an attack attempt. It's put back up by Milwaukee. Another attack attempt leading into the stands.
And Milwaukee flexing their muscles already in this game. Very, very aggressive on the attacking end. Their defense has been pretty strong so far, but they have just been attacking Oakland all around the net.
Serve by Kara Erdman. Put up, and that is a point for Oakland.
Oakland answers. Score now 12-7 in favor of Milwaukee. Oakland needed something right there. Milwaukee trying to gain momentum, but every single time they get a few points, Oakland responds right back.
Truly. Yeah, Oakland needs to get their head in the game a little more. They don't want to get too far away from that score. Another point for Oakland due to an out-of-bounds ball by Milwaukee.
Yeah, Maddie Malone got a little aggressive. Once again, she's hit a few good kill shots so far, but that one is slightly out of bounds. It'll go to Oakland.
Oakland serving the ball. It's in Milwaukee side. An attempt to get the ball back in the air on Oakland's side, but that would mean another point for Milwaukee.
Once again, just attacking the net. That's all we've seen so far from Milwaukee, and it is working. And dare I say the name, once again, Maddie Malone with another kill. She has got her name all over this game so far. Currently with 3 kills.
Put up for Oakland. The ball is then blocked.
And Zen Benaby was there. Very tall front defender right there. Blocks the shot from Oakland and sends it right back. Score 14-8.
Very electric block there. It's in Oakland's territory. An attack attempt Ball coming in the stands here. Well, coming to where we are, actually. Yep. Ball came into
Sorry about that, guys. I
area.
had to grab the volleyball there and return it to the referee. Another good kill there from Annika Prisby to make the score 14-9 Oakland.
Milwaukee putting it up in an attack attempt. Soft touch over the net by Oakland. It's no dice.
Another shot there from Milwaukee will gain them another point. Oakland bringing Annika Prisby back in the game. She's had a pretty good impact so far as we're going to come to our first time out here as the score sits at 15-9 in Milwaukee's favor. It's been a lot of back and forth action, but Milwaukee really flexing their muscles at the moment with 21 total attack attempts, leading 15-9 despite the fact that Oakland has had 23 attack attempts. So Oakland ahead by 2 attempts, but unfortunately they have 5 errors, whereas Milwaukee, as their usual self, keep it clean with only 2. We discussed that before, Joey, that Oakland really needed to clean up their play. They average more errors. They have more errors overall than their opponents, and I think that can affect their winning a little bit, and they're going to have to clean it up if they're going to stay in this game.
Right. The game a couple weeks ago, Robert Morris, Oakland had a couple spots where they were seeming to slip up a little bit and give some points, give some pretty easy points to the other team. I hope that's not a repeat today. But for Oakland to get back in the groove, they need to focus and play hard.
They're going to need to focus up front, and they're going to seriously need to slow down Maddie Malone. She currently has been everything for this Milwaukee offensive front. She currently has had 9 of the 21 attack attempts, 3 more than the second most on their team, with 4 kills out of those 9 attempts. She does have one of the errors in this game for Milwaukee, but you have to attribute that to the fact that she has been very aggressive offensively, and she does not look like she's slowing down anytime soon. As for Oakland, Libby Gentile has had a pretty good game so far. She currently has had 4 attack attempts, and 3 of those attempts have been kills.
Timeout stop now. Getting right back into the action.
The score 15-9 in Milwaukee's favor here in the first set.
Milwaukee's Maddie Malone serving. Getting ready here. About to put up the ball. Serves in Oakland territory. Ball's put up by Oakland. Attack attempt that is blocked.
Blocked out of bounds, though.
Yeah,
what an attempt there.
Bounds.
Beautiful play from Oakland. Patty Cesarina just comes flying at the net and puts all her strength into it. And Milwaukee may have blocked that shot, but it bounced right off her hand and went right out of bounds. Point to Oakland.
Bring it back up in the air. A big attempt that was failed on Milwaukee's side. We'll give another point to Oakland. The score is now 11-15. Seems like Oakland, in that timeout period, they're able to regroup and kind of just think it out, talk it out, figure out what they're doing.
They forced Milwaukee to take a quick timeout. And I think that was the first ace of the game. Maddie Cesarini, after having a fantastic shot off the hands of the defenders the play before, she comes back and hits a low ball, knuckleball in a way that just drops right in front of the center for Milwaukee and gains them an easy point. Oakland not backing down. Score currently 15-11 now in Milwaukee's favor.
Yeah, we could potentially see Oakland coming back here. We got about 1 minute left on timeout. Coach for Milwaukee, who is Susie Johnson, talking to her players, trying to regroup and kind of just fix what they were doing there. They had a couple of mistakes there, which gave Oakland a couple more points, but they're trying to correct it early before Oakland gets ahead. Got about 28 seconds on the timeout clock. Players getting back on the court.
Yeah, Oakland seemed to regroup pretty well after that first timeout they took about 10 minutes ago. And just coming out of a timeout, clearly something going on in the huddle over there for Oakland because they come out strong.
Serve is now on Oakland's side. Oakland's very own Patty Cesarini.
Yeah, Patty had the ace on the last attempt. She fires this one in.
Put up on Milwaukee's side. Attack attempt into Oakland's territory. Up in the rafters. Very soft touch over the net. Almost a kill there. Very aggressive attack. Goes out of bounds, giving Milwaukee another point. Their score is now 16-11 favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee needed that. Unfortunately, Oakland had been coming back, so unfortunately for Milwaukee's favor, they really needed something to go their way. And that's going to be a misfired serve there, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll go back to Oakland.
We got some
service error there from R.E. Miller.
Yeah, Gentry Brown on Oakland side, get subbed in.
Wichman will take the serve.
Wichman takes the serve. It's up in Milwaukee's side. An attempt at a block goes right over their fingertips. An attack leading into an out of bounds on Oakland's side. Score is now 12-17. Milwaukee now having a 5-point lead.
Yeah, Milwaukee just trying to crawl away from Oakland, but Oakland not giving up here in the first set.
Got Milwaukee serving right now.
Kaylee Blake on the serving end for Milwaukee.
Attack attempt, just good, right inside the box. Score is now 13-17.
The umpire made sure to make that call there. She saw it, pointed right at it. Beautiful shot there for Oakland to give them another point.
Right in the edge of the back corner.
That's going to be Libby Gentile's fourth kill of the game.
Oakland serving. Ball's put up in Milwaukee side. Attack attempt. And that is a successful kill from Milwaukee. The score is now 18-13 favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, what a shot there from Milwaukee. Read that one like a book. Shot it straight down underneath Oakland's defense, and there's nothing they could do about it. Easy point there. Natalie Schmitz on the assist from Kaylee Blake. Score now 18-13. Milwaukee as we go into another timeout here.
Yeah, a lot of very 3 timeouts in the span of this set already. Pretty seems like the coaches are thinking that the players are not in the right headspace yet. Hopefully they're presuming to fix that.
As they get later in the set too. Players are going to get tired. Yes, there's substitutions, but volleyball is a very, very action-packed, very quick sport. So the players are going to need their breaks. So as we get later in the set, you're going to have these coaches calling timeouts, and also both teams don't want to give up any. They don't want to give up any breathing room for, especially Milwaukee, who currently only leads by 5, despite leading by a little more earlier. They seem like they were going to take this one pretty easily, but they've been playing very well.
Absolutely. You got about 28 seconds here in this timeout. Just a reminder, you are tuning in to 88.3 WXOU radio based in Auburn Hills, Michigan for the Oakland University versus Milwaukee Panthers volleyball game. 12 seconds here on the timeout. Milwaukee's Sarah Schrader up to serve. Players are now getting situated on the court.
Serving for Milwaukee is going to be number 15, Sarah Schrader.
Served up into Oakland's territory, put back up, and that is a successful kill on Milwaukee's side. The score is now 13-19, favoring Milwaukee. If Oakland wants to keep their head in this game, they need to get some points and they need to get them fast. Put up on Oakland's side. Attack into a block on Milwaukee's behalf. And that will be another point for Milwaukee. Score is now 13-20.
Reed Dirt's there to meet her at the net for the easy block to give them another point.
Serve in Oakland's territory. Attack attempt. Just slips by. A bunch of players trying to dig for the ball to get it back up in the air, but it was not successful.
Yeah, Milwaukee leaping around the court to try to keep that ball alive, but good play there from Oakland. The kill by Ella Martin give Oakland another point here. Score now 20-14 in set number 1 here at the Arena.
Up in Milwaukee's territory. The ball is going to put up. Oakland looking for an attack attempt. Very light touch. Is not a phase. And a very aggressive attack attempt there by Milwaukee. Oakland not quite being able to get it back in the direction they want it to go. The score is now 21-14. Oakland giving up a 7-point lead right now. It's not looking too good for Oakland right now. Attack by Oakland. An attempt at a dig. That is another point, or that is a point for Oakland. The score is now 15-21.
That shot dropped right in front of Kara Erdman to give Oakland another point.
Oakland
and a
serve. It's now in Milwaukee's territory. A whistle was blown.
It's going to be, I believe, a net violation there.
Yeah.
Points to Milwaukee. Score now 22-15. Milwaukee trying to end this set, trying to shut the door on set number 1 on the Grizzlies.
Milwaukee's Josie Johnson up to serve. Whistle's now blown for another timeout, I believe.
Yet Oakland will take another timeout as Milwaukee nears the end of the set. They need to, Oakland needs to try to keep themselves alive here in set number 1. Do not want to go down 0-1 to a team like Milwaukee.
True. Yeah. If Oakland wants to get this set, they need to be putting up some serious points in this after this timeout. Hopefully, from this timeout, they can regroup and they can figure out whatever was going on with that. It just seemed like little simple mistakes, a couple little mishaps. They're giving Milwaukee the points.
Yeah, very typical we've seen so far this season. Despite Oakland being third in the Horizon League, errors are a big part of their game, and that's not something that you want to be said about you as a volleyball team. So Oakland, they can have trouble trying to clean things up, especially around the net. And Milwaukee has really countered on that today.
About 27 seconds in this timeout. Players on Milwaukee's side are now getting back onto the court. Josie Johnson back up the serve for Milwaukee. 10 more seconds in this timeout.
It's a big game here for both teams. Both winning their previous games. So both are on some sort of win streak. So both confidence should be high, both the Grizzlies and the Panthers.
Josie Johnson getting ready to serve. Players are now getting organized on the court. Music is now stopped. We're getting back into the game. Josie Johnson serving it in Oakland side. It's put back up by Oakland. An attack attempt by Oakland. Milwaukee putting it in, but a little too much juice on that ball. Getting it out of bounds. Oakland 16, Milwaukee 22.
And that one's going to be way long. Again, play being kept alive there by Patty Cesarini. She's been all over this game as well, currently with a kill on six attack attempts, along with an ace.
Oakland putting it up. And mishap with the ball.
That serve is just going to be short. Rachel Rossman can't get it over the net. Just a short serve, a little bit of another error that we've discussed with Oakland. Score now 23-16. Milwaukee only 2 points away from ending this first set.
Ball is put up in Oakland's territory. It's put up an attack attempt, and that is another free point for Milwaukee. The ball went out of bounds. Oh, never mind. The ball did not go out of bounds.
Yeah.
My apologies. That's a point for Oakland, 17-23.
I thought I saw the same thing you did.
Yeah.
That ball, according to the head umpire, a deflection off one of the Milwaukee players, so the point will go to Oakland.
Ball is then put up in the Milwaukee side. Attempt at an attack that does not quite reach over the net, giving Oakland another point. The score is now 18-23. Still a lot of progress that Oakland needs to make if they want to get this set.
Yeah, Libby Gentile just meets him at the rim. to send that one straight back to get another point. Oakland not breaking down in these final seconds. Again, another timeout now coming from Milwaukee. You can imagine the discussion in the huddle for the Panthers is probably somewhere along the lines of, let's shut the door on this first set.
Right.
Because Milwaukee has been all over Oakland so far, and they've had a pretty steady lead, and they've been sitting at above 20 points for quite a while. But Oakland will not go away. They currently are down by 5, but 5 points in volleyball, it's not a lot. So Oakland, coming out of this timeout, they could come out stronger, but the Panthers are going to need to clean it up. They're going to need to end this first set to take that 1-0 lead on Oakland going into set 2.
Yeah, and then I can imagine what could be going through the minds of Oakland right now, wanting to pretty much make sure that they can capitalize on all the mistakes that Milwaukee's making and make sure that they can play at their fullest right now if they want to stay in this set. They do not want to lose this set because this is a very bad team to give up a set to. So, yeah, we got about 25 seconds on the timeout clock.
They don't want to be down 1-0 to the Horizon League leaders, Milwaukee Panthers.
Right. Was the ball is in Oakland's territory, I believe, right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Oakland will get the serve. Patty Cesarini, we've seen a lot of her so far. She's kind of mirrored what we've seen from Maddie Malone on the Panthers' edge. Cesarini has had an ace in this game and a few kills. She's been all over the court for Oakland.
Served in Oakland's territory. A successful dig. The ball is put up almost into the rafters on Oakland's territory. A very, very heated attack there, leading into the back of the square there. Didn't even touch the square. That's an out of bounds.
Cesarini keeps it alive, but unfortunately that one's just sent over top by Libby Gentile for a long shot off target.
Yeah, Milwaukee is 1 point away from giving up the set. Put the ball up on Oakland's side. Ball put up again. They cannot quite get it over the net, and that will be the end of the set favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, beautiful block there from Oakland, and beautiful block there for Milwaukee by Black and Graves, and that's going to be the end of set number 1. Oakland down 1-0 for the Panthers.
The score in that last set was, I believe it was 25-18. Giving up a set to Milwaukee. A very, very dangerous thing. Hopefully, Oakland, if they want to win this game, they need to come back in this next set.
Yes, thank you all for tuning in. We're going to take a quick break here from the O Arena, and we will be back for set 2. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Reminder, you're now tuning in to 88.3 WXOU radio for the volleyball game of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies versus the Milwaukee University Panthers. In that last, we're now in the second set. In the first set, Milwaukee took home that set with a score of 25-18.
Yes, good matchup there. They were very close each way. Kills were even. Oakland between Milwaukee's 11-11 in kills. But Milwaukee, they just took over at the end of that first set, and this is going to be a big set for Oakland. Going down 1-0 to the top team in the Horizon League, the Milwaukee Panthers, is going to be tough. But going down 0-2 may be near impossible to come back. So this is a very key set for Oakland.
True.
Teams will switch sides. Oakland on your left on your radio dial, and Milwaukee will be on the right.
Oakland, everyone getting back up onto the court right now. Little chatter from Milwaukee's side. I think they're just discussing basically how they want to how they want to play the second set.
Serve will be Josie Johnson for Milwaukee to start the beginning of the second set.
It's put up by Josie Johnson into Oakland's side. The ball put up, attack attempt on this Milwaukee side. Not successful, though. Ball is then put up into Oakland's side. A successful attack. Pretty much spun off the hands of the people or the players right next to the net. find their names real quick.
Yeah,
Libby Gentile.
Yeah, Gentile just unfortunately couldn't put that one back, and it's going to be a point for Milwaukee to begin the second set.
And that is a attempt at putting the ball back by Milwaukee, hitting the net as a not a free point, but as a point for Oakland. The score is now 1-1 to start off the second set.
Yeah, Libby Gentile responds on that point as she's able to get a point for Oakland now. Score now 1-1.
Score is put in the Milwaukee side. Spun off the hands of Oakland.
Annika Prisby up front there, and unfortunately not able to send that one back either. Almost an identical play to the first one. And the serve will go back over to Maddie Malone for Milwaukee.
It's put in the Oakland side. Oakland looking for an attack attempt. Almost a fake out. Little bouncing off the net there on Milwaukee's side. But that's a point for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Gentile tries another softer shot to throw off the Milwaukee defense, but it just doesn't quite work.
Attempt to dig it out on Oakland's side, but they just could not quite get the ball back up there. Score is now 4-1 favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, beautiful serve there from Maddie Malone once again. Just all over this game so far. She gets her first ace of the game.
A very, very powerful attack attempt by Ella Martin. But it is blocked by Milwaukee, giving Milwaukee another point. The score is now 5-1 favoring Milwaukee.
And Beneby answers and throws it right back down on Oakland's force. Score 5-1 Milwaukee. It's not a good spot if you're Oakland.
And that is a point for Oakland. Bounced off Libby Gentile with that point.
Another attack there from Gentile. She has had a few points in this set.
Emily Wickman putting it into Milwaukee's territory. Is then trying an attempt to put it into Oakland's side, and that is an out-of-bounds ball by Milwaukee, giving Oakland another point.
Almost looked like it was off the hands of Gentile, but it goes out and ends up in as an attacking error for Natalie Schmitz.
Emily Wickman serving the ball is now in Milwaukee's territory. An attack attempt. The ball's put back up on Oakland's side. Now it is in Milwaukee's side. Ball, very light tap. Very fiery attack by Milwaukee.
Wickman adding to that dig count here.
The ball is still up in the air right now. Pretty long play here. But an attempt at a dig, hitting the net on Oakland's side, giving Milwaukee another point.
Yeah, Rossman just could not get there. Wickman, once again, just adding to that dig count as she is first in the Horizon League, keeping the play alive, but just a little too much pressure from Milwaukee. Scores 6-3.
It's now put up onto Milwaukee's side. An attempt at a dig, but the ball did not get up quite where Milwaukee wanted it to, giving Oakland another point. The score is now 4-6 favoring Milwaukee.
Johnson tries to get under that one, but just a beautiful shot there by Goose for Oakland to give Oakland another point. The attack attempts are starting to add up here for Oakland, as they now sit at 45 over the 38 from Milwaukee. Gentile just leading the charge here with 7 kills on 14 attack attempts, but unfortunately sits at 4 errors. On the Milwaukee side, Maddie Malone once again just powering through with 6 total kills on 13 attack attempts, along with Natalie Schmitz.
Oakland Sarah Turner going up to serve. Serves the ball, but it hits the net, giving Milwaukee a 3-point.
Yeah, serving error there for Sarah Turner as she subs into this game. Score 7-4, Milwaukee in set number 2. If you weren't here for set number 1, it ended in a 25-18 set number 1 win for Milwaukee.
The ball was put up into Oakland's side.
Just a bit of a miscommunication at the net there. Oakland just a little flustered as that ball kind of floats out of bounds in favor of Milwaukee. Milwaukee will get the serve now. Number 8, Kaylee Blake.
Oakland side has the ball. Attack attempt. The ball is untouched by Milwaukee, giving Oakland another point.
Yeah, Turner sets up the assist there for Oakland to send an attack off the hands of Milwaukee's Kaylee Blake. Ainsley with the kill, or Ainsley Goose with the kill.
Kennedy Domage going up to serve. The ball now in Milwaukee's territory. Attack attempt by Milwaukee. Ball is then put up on Oakland's side. Very fiery attack by Oakland, but the ball still put up. A successful block by, oh, never mind.
The ball knocked out of bounds off the hands of Oakland's Annie.
Score is 9-5, favoring Milwaukee. Oakland giving up a 4-point lead.
Schrader with the serve, Milwaukee.
Ball is put up on attempt at an attack. Gets hit by the net. It's now in Milwaukee's territory. Ball is now put up back in the air. A successful block by Milwaukee, giving them another point. The score is now 5-10.
Yeah, Dolmage could not dig that one out after the fiery attack by Patty Cesarini that is blocked by Milwaukee.
It's now put up on Oakland's side. Attack attempt going off into the stands, giving Oakland another point.
Great attack there from Oakland. Oakland not backing away despite being down early. Only down by 4 here. 10-6 in the second set. Goose once again adding to her kill total.
It's now put up in Milwaukee's territory. An attack attempt. A very soft touch attack by Milwaukee, giving them another point.
Annika Prisby, she knew that was on her. Just beautiful placement there by Bree Gertz from Milwaukee as she's assisted by Kaylee Blake.
Now put up in the Oakland's territory. Attack attempt. Ball's then put up. Attack attempt by Milwaukee. Now in Oakland's side. Back into Milwaukee's side. Another soft touch attack. Dig by Milwaukee. The ball kind of some back and forth here. Another attack by Oakland. The ball is getting traded pretty much. And that will mean another point for Milwaukee.
Long possession there. Both teams just keeping the ball alive. A lot of digs from both teams. Wickman once again, 8 digs on the game.
Served into Oakland's side. Attack attempt. Bouncing off the chest of one of the Milwaukee players. I believe that is Kara Erdman. That will mean timeout. Timeout's been called. My apologies for that. The ball is now in Milwaukee's side. A successful attack into Oakland's side.
And Milwaukee catches a lot of Oakland defenders up at the net, takes a shot from the middle, and it's just right on target, landing just in front of Rossman.
Score is now 13-7.
Johnson comes back in the game for Milwaukee. We've seen a lot of serving out of her so far in this game.
He puts up the ball. Serves it. And that is a free point pretty much for Oakland. The ball went out of bounds in the back of the square.
Serving error on Johnson there. That one goes far.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot more errors so far in this second set for Milwaukee, but still overall 13-5 in favor of Oakland on the error side. But the attack attempts sit at 53-44 for Oakland.
Ball is served into Milwaukee's side, then put back by Milwaukee, giving Milwaukee another point.
Absolute strike there from Milwaukee attacker Ari Miller. She sends it straight into the legs of Patty Cesarini, the Oakland defender.
Score is now 14-8.
And a response from Annika Prisby.
A successful attack and then a capitalization on a mistake that Milwaukee made. Them accidentally pushing the ball out of bounds, giving Oakland another point. The score is now 9-14, favoring Oakland.
Yeah, Prisby tallies her second kill of the game.
And it's in Milwaukee's side. Oakland using the ball a little bit. A little soft touch. Back into Milwaukee's territory. The ball is put up. Another attempt at a soft touch attack by Oakland.
What a play there what a response, I should say, from Milwaukee to keep that ball alive. Just for another beautiful strike attempt from up front.
Giving another point to Milwaukee. The score is now 15-9. Timeout has been called.
We have a quick media timeout as the score sits at 15-9. So, Joey, we've seen a lot of back and forth, and we discussed this right before the second set started. Oakland needs to win this set if they want to win this game. You cannot go down 0-2 to a team as powerful as the Milwaukee Panthers are. Currently first in the Horizon League, 6-1 record. I can tell you this, you don't get a 6-1 record by losing games that you're up 2-0. And I don't think the Panthers are going to look to do that today. So Oakland's going to need to step up, and they're going to need to win this set if they want to win this game.
Absolutely. Just a reminder, today is Friday the 13th in October. Spooky day to be listening to some volleyball. Another reminder, you're tuning in to 88.3 WXOU radio based in Auburn Hills, Michigan for the Golden Grizzlies against the Milwaukee Panthers.
26 seconds left in this media timeout. And to all you listeners, feel free to tune in to the Oakland men's soccer game tomorrow at 1 o'clock here on WXOU.
Timeout, about 10 seconds left. There's now getting back onto the court. Milwaukee's Ari Miller looking to serve the ball. Looks to pick the ball up. Served in the Oakland side. And that is a out-of-bounds ball by Milwaukee.
Yeah, that serve goes far. First error of the game for Ari Miller, along with her 5 kills.
Score is 15-10. Oakland giving up a 10-point lead. We have Oakland's very own Sarah Turner up to serve the ball now. Served into Milwaukee's territory. An attempt at attack goes into the out-of-bounds.
Goose sends that one wide. Just unfortunately not a great shot at the net for Oakland after a pretty good serve from the hands of Sarah Turner.
Milwaukee's Kaylee Blake up to serve now. Ball served into Oakland's territory. An attempt at a dig on Oakland's side.
That'll be a service ace going in the direction of Kaylee Blake for Milwaukee. And Oakland will take a timeout in response to that play.
Oakland taking a timeout. If they want to come back from this, they really, really need to dig. They need to dig deep, and they need to fix the mistakes that they're making. They need to really pay attention to what Milwaukee is doing with the ball and what they're trying to capitalize on, and they need to fix their mistakes also. Oakland now giving up a 7-point lead to Milwaukee. I believe that if Oakland wants to keep their head in this game, if they want to keep their points up, if they want to even win this set, they just need to lock in and just focus on cooperating with their own team, cooperating with their team members, making sure that everyone is on the same page.
A fantastic point. Errors have been all over for Oakland as they have 14 in total, 4 in this set alone, in the set that they need to win, as to the 1 in this set that we've seen from Milwaukee. And, Joel, you mentioned that they need to dig. They need to dig deep to win this set. But not only do they need to dig deep and bring up some momentum, they need to dig the ball off the ground because Milwaukee has been sending shots over and over right in front of Oakland defenders. Patty Cesarina has seen it plenty of times where on several service aces where the ball is dropping right in front of them. And it's impossible to win a set if you can't even get the ball off the serve. Milwaukee has been very strong in that category. Several service aces, 2 in total, as to the 1 of Oakland.
Timeout is now over.
Kaylee Blake will serve for Milwaukee.
Ball is now served into Oakland's territory. Ball's put up. No one looking to want to attempt an attack there. They just let the ball fall to the ground on Oakland's side, giving Milwaukee a point.
Just a bit of a miscue again from Oakland. That's a few times we've seen an error like that in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like on the same page there. Ball's now on Milwaukee's side. A very fiery attack by Milwaukee.
Yeah,
bouncing off the hands of Oakland and giving them another point.
Lakin Graves, another attack for her. She's been the upfront woman for Milwaukee so far, and she has sent some fiery shots back the Oakland's way.
Ball's put up onto Milwaukee's side. An attack.
Once again by Graves. Graves answering with another point. Oakland just cannot contain her up at the net.
Oakland giving up a 10-point lead right now.
They're going to call a timeout again. Oakland just unfortunately getting behind in the set. Milwaukee flexing their muscles. We've mentioned it time and time again on this broadcast, Joey. Milwaukee is a phenomenal volleyball team, and they are really proving it here today, winning the first set 25-18, and currently in this one they're up 20-10, 10-point lead. Oakland's really going to have to figure something out quickly if they're going to stay in this game.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position here for Oakland. Giving up a 10-point lead right now is not any volleyball player's desire, but yeah, if Oakland wants to come back from this, they really need to, like I said before, they really need to dig deep and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Milwaukee leading in almost all statistical categories, except for errors, unfortunately, and not in Oakland's favor, and attack attempts. So Oakland sending more attacks over to Milwaukee, but Milwaukee just more accurate, higher percentage. They've taken less attack attempts, but they are far leading this game so far in points.
Oakland University over in timeout, talking to each other, trying to regroup right now, doing their before a chant real quick, before play chant there. Timeout is now over. Going back into the second set, scores. Reminder of scores 20-10, favoring Milwaukee. Milwaukee putting the ball up. Oakland putting it back up. The ball is now on Milwaukee's side. Ball is now on Oakland's side. A very soft touch to try and that will be another point for Milwaukee.
Another powerful attack there from Milwaukee at the rim, or at the net, I'm sorry. At the net, Milwaukee once again just attacking. Natalie Schmitz that time. She gets her 5th kill of the game as she attacks the net and throws it off the hands of Oakland.
Milwaukee putting the ball up. Now on Oakland's side. Milwaukee putting the ball back in Oakland's side. And that is another point, or that is a free point for Oakland due to Milwaukee hitting out of bounds.
Yeah, a little wide there. Shot attempt there from Milwaukee. Unfortunately, just not there. Gertz with the attacking error will put the score as 21-11 Oakland.
But to be honest, you do not want your points to only come from the other player's mistakes. You want to be able to attack on your own and make these points on your own.
A little bit of chatter here between the referees and the Milwaukee coach. Not quite sure what the argument is, but we're going to have a quick substitution. She seems very unhappy about something, despite Milwaukee's surging lead that they currently have.
Oakland putting it over into Milwaukee's side. An attack attempt by Milwaukee. Put into Milwaukee's territory. Another attack attempt, soft touch pretty much by Milwaukee. Milwaukee looking to put it back over in Oakland's territory, which they succeed. The score is now 22-11.
It's another attack. Milwaukee, just a lot of confidence right now. Graves, once again, she's been very active in this set. Didn't see a lot from her in the first, but she's got 4 kills now on 5 attack attempts, along with 3 blocks.
Oakland, very soft touch, touching the net on Milwaukee's side, giving Oakland another point. The score is now 12-22, 10-point lead. Milwaukee has.
Christina Bohm just subbed in the game. Nice little little tricky play there. Put a lot less momentum on it. Kind of caught Milwaukee off guard.
Lacey Bates with the serve into Milwaukee's territory. Milwaukee putting the ball up. A very fiery attack and is successful. That'll be a kill and a point for Milwaukee. Milwaukee is 2 points away from closing out this second set. It is not looking good for Oakland's women's volleyball team right now.
Yeah, Gertz with another one. She's got 3 kills on the game on 6 attempts.
Ball's put up into Oakland's side. Attack attempt by Oakland. But the ball is now being put up into Milwaukee's side. The ball was dived for by Oakland. And that is another point for Milwaukee. Milwaukee is now 1 point away from closing out this second set.
Milwaukee keeping those plays alive with the 25 digs they've had in this game.
Oakland trying to come back is now on Milwaukee's side. Attack attempt by Milwaukee. It is successful, and that will be closing out the second set. Milwaukee now has 2 sets under their belt, ending off that with 25-12.
Another set win there for Milwaukee, and unfortunately, Oakland not in a good spot against a team that's this good, down 2-0. We're going to take another quick break here from the O Arena. Once again, this is 88.3 FM, WXOU, your home for live sports. We will be right back.
Welcome back to 88.3 WXOU Radio, your home for all, well, not all, but for Oakland Live Sports. And today, we are back with Oakland versus Milwaukee. Now we are entering the third set with Milwaukee taking home the first 2.
Yeah, it's been a rough game so far for Oakland. I think we can both agree, Joey.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, down 2-0 to the best women's volleyball team in the Horizon League. Milwaukee currently 6-1 in the Horizon League. Oakland, who is the third seed in the Horizon League, is a fantastic team, fantastic volleyball team. But so far tonight, it's been a lot of Milwaukee. Milwaukee is leading in most major statistical categories, pretty much all except for errors, which, let's be honest, is not the one statistic you want to be leading in. Oakland does lead in attacks, but it has not led to very many points. It's been a lot of Milwaukee up front. Milwaukee has been a very powerful team at the net. Oakland has not had a lot to be able to respond with. We'll see what they can do with their serve to begin set number 3. Serve will come from number 5, Sarah Turner.
I will give Oakland credit, though. We have been in the double digits of points at least throughout these 2 sets. But coming here, we have already a scored point for Milwaukee.
Right off the bat, not even hesitating. Milwaukee, their front women talking to each other, laughing. They don't seem to really be thinking much of this game so far.
Oakland up in their side, an attack attempt, and that is a out-of-bounds ball by Oakland.
Attempt there from Patty Cesarini. We've seen a lot of her this game so far, some very aggressive attempts, but unfortunately that one goes long. Another point to Milwaukee.
When you go for those very heated attacks, you need to make sure that it's towards the ground there, and make sure that it's not in the or outside of the box, because it can just give very, very easy points to the other team.
A miscue there on that point from Johnson as the ball just kind of rolls off of her hand, and hey, that'll be an easy point Oakland's way.
Oakland putting it up into the air on Milwaukee's side. Milwaukee setting up an attack. And that is a very clean, successful attack on Milwaukee's side. Score is now 3-1 favoring Milwaukee.
And what a shot there by Milwaukee. Once again, just getting the points they need to keep this game in their favor. Serve coming from Ari Miller.
Oakland's side, a very soft touch over the net. An attempt at getting the ball back in the air by Milwaukee, but it was not successful. Giving Oakland another point. Score is now 2-3, favoring Milwaukee.
A good read there by Christina Baum. Once again, hasn't had a lot of time in this game, but she has made an impact. She already has 2 kills in this game on her only 2 attempts.
A false serve on Oakland's side, giving Milwaukee a free point.
And that is what we like to call the commentator's curse. As I just said, Christina Bohm has had a fantastic game so far with her 2 for 2, and she will fortunately have a service error there.
I've been seeing a lot of service errors on Oakland's side past this game, and that just adds on to their error count, which is actually, as you said, it was higher than Milwaukee's. So hopefully they can keep it down with the errors, but ball is now, or a successful kill by Oakland. Score is now 3-4 favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, good shot off the hands of Milwaukee's number 2, Bree Gertz, and will be a point Oakland's way. Kill by Libby Gentile.
Ball is successfully blocked by Oakland.
Oakland playing a very good game, responding in. For the first time this game, Milwaukee and Oakland are tied.
4-4. Hopefully, if Oakland wants to, get some fire back in this game, they need to focus on making sure that net is blocked properly.
Milwaukee immediately answers, though. Regains the lead. Score now 5-4. Service error there from Libby Gentile. Another error added to the growing error count that we've seen from Oakland. 15 on the game.
Now put it into Milwaukee's side. Attempt at an attack by Milwaukee. Put back into Milwaukee's side. Going back and forth. Attack attempt. So back and forth here. And that is a very, very hard-hitting attack attempt that goes out the back, and that would be another out of bounds added to Oakland's list. A lot of out of bounds, little silly mistakes like that I've been seeing from Oakland. Attack attempt by Oakland. It's blocked though. It's now on Milwaukee's side for their turn to attack. Put back up in Oakland's side, and that is another out of bounds, out the back ball by Oakland, giving Milwaukee another point. Score is now 7-4, favoring Milwaukee.
Yeah, Gentile with an attacking error. That's going to be her 5th of the night. 5th error with a concerned look on her face. Just kind of a misfire there.
Ball is an attack into Milwaukee's territory. A successful attack by Milwaukee, putting the score 8-4.
Yeah, what a shot there from Maddie Malone. She has been an absolute powerhouse in this game. 19 total attack attempts. Far more than almost everyone on, total attack attempts. Far more than almost every other person on her team. She's leading the charge for this offense.
A little back and forth here. Ball's now in the hands of Oakland. Now it is on Milwaukee's side. Milwaukee with an attack attempt, hitting the net, giving Oakland another point, or a point. The score is now 8-5, favoring Milwaukee.
Malone not able to send that one through, despite the fact she has 9 total kills on this game. Not able to add to her total there as she misfires that shot straight into the net. Score 8-5, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee putting the ball, Oakland putting the ball on the Milwaukee side. A little back and forth here, an attack attempt.
That shot. Good shot there from Oakland. Yeah, shot off the hands of Sarah Schrader.
Yeah.
Great shot there. Ball might have actually gone far, but the diving attempt was there, and it goes off Milwaukee, so point to Oakland.
Score is now 8-6, favoring Milwaukee. Milwaukee in possession of the ball right now. An attempt at an attack, hitting the top of the net, giving Oakland another point. Score. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's be a net violation, I believe,
on
net
Oakland,
violation. As the net was touched, so the point will go to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's Kara Erdman getting ready to serve. Looks like a timeout was called, I believe. Could be wrong.
Yes, timeout called. Actually, we're going to have a video review here. I believe a challenge attempt here from Oakland, as they believe they did not touch the net. So we're going to get a quick video review. First one of the game here. First one of the night here at Oakland University. So, Joey, score 9-6. Oakland down 2-0. They're going to really need to come back. This is a big hill to climb for Oakland. They're going to need to not only come back in this set, but they're going to need to win 2 more if they want to win this ball game.
And I've noticed at the beginning of each set, we have stayed close with them. But as soon as we get into the double digits and to the higher, we just keep separating, letting them climb away from Oakland. Basically, Milwaukee just kind of separating themselves throughout the match. Kind of seems like Oakland keeps suffering from fatigue or tiredness as the game goes on, which is totally understandable. But if they want to keep their nose in this game, they need to fix the problems that they're having right now, and they need to make sure that they are doing what they need to do to get these points. The challenge attempt is about to be ruled.
Deemed unsuccessful, unfortunately.
Oh, unsuccessful, yeah.
Point's going to go to Milwaukee. The crowd trying to bring the energy here in the arena, trying to get loud, but it seems like a lot of the energy so far has been in Milwaukee's offense. Just not a lot of action, not a lot of noise coming from Oakland's side. The serve will be from Kara Erdman.
Kara Erdman putting it into Oakland's side. Attack attempt. And that will be a out of bounds from Oakland, giving Milwaukee a 4-point lead over Oakland, 6 points.
Unfortunately, just sloppy play there from Oakland. And that service is going to hit the net.
An attack attempt going out the back, out of bounds again on Oakland's side. See, it's those mistakes, it's those false serves, those net violations. That's the only thing, or not the only thing. That's a lot of the reason why Milwaukee is so ahead right now.
Oakland calling a timeout as Erdman gets her first first point of the game, as she gets an ace. She's been controlling the game pretty well so far for Milwaukee as well. We've seen a lot from her. Their big front, Kara Erdman, has not a lot on the scoreboard, but she has really been controlling the middle. Manny Malone and Ari Miller have been the real talk of the town for Milwaukee's offense. Manny Malone, as we've said her name over and over again, she's just all over the offense. 22 total attacks with 10 total kills and only 2 errors in 22 attempts. Fantastic percentage there from Manny Malone. As for Ari Miller, she's got 10 total attacks and 7 total kills along with 2 blocks. And Miller may not have as much on the stat sheet along with her partner in crime, Lacking Graves, but they have brought a lot of the energy to this team. A lot of talk from them after every play. They're turning around and they're talking to the team. They're excited when they get the points, and they're excited when they don't, because they know how to fix their errors so far, as she does walk right on the court with a sort of Milwaukee walking with a sort of swagger right now that we just don't see out of Oakland at the moment. Right.
Oakland seeming to kind of be filled with dread right now, like nervousness of some sort, while there's all smiles from Milwaukee over here.
Fair assumption to have. Oakland struggling right now, but Oakland, again, third in the Horizon League. There is nothing stopping them from coming back in this game. They have the ability to. They have the ability to gain points. Some of their stronger players on the floor right now. Annika Prisby up front, the power girl behind Patty Cesarini. We've seen her strength so far in this game. And, of course, manning the middle, Emily Wichman, the leader in digs. 12 in this total game, leader in the Horizon League in digs.
Ball's put up into Milwaukee's side. A little juggling there. There's a point for Milwaukee. Successful kill by Milwaukee.
Beautiful pinpoint shot there by Bree Gertz. She on the assist from Kaylee Blake.
Oakland using the ball. A successful block by Milwaukee's very own
Ari Miller, right up front.
Miller.
Yep, we said her name too. She's been one of the few of this Milwaukee team that has been bringing some energy, and she gets a nice block there for a point. Service error, though, from Kara Erdman, who has had plenty of serves in a row. She seems to kind of just laugh that one off. She's not too concerned after that play, as the score does sit in favor of Milwaukee at 14-7 here in set number 3.
Oakland giving them a 7-point lead here in the third set. Like I said, it's not looking good.
And that's going to be another serving error from Oakland, as the ball is stepped on. They step on the line, I believe. There's a little talk between the umpires and the coaching staff. It was called a service error on Oakland, but there seems to be a pause in play while they discuss what the possible outcome could be. This could be a good moment for Oakland to kind of discuss something, in the downtime without actually wasting a timeout. A lot of talk between the Oakland coaching staff and the referees. As the Milwaukee coaching staff decides, hey, let's bring it in. Let's have a conversation here. Let's get something out of this. You see this a lot in other sports. When you have downtime like this where there's discussion, you can take you can use a timeout without actually using a timeout. You can get together, you can talk, you can figure out what the plan can be without actually wasting a timeout.
A lot of cockiness, a lot of kind of, as you said, swagger on Milwaukee's faces right now.
Yeah, they don't seem too concerned with this game at the moment. They think they got this one in the bag, which the cockiness can be a downside to a team.
Very well.
Oakland's going to have to counter on it. We still have some more discussion, and they seem to have come to a conclusion. It's going to be
the favor.
It's going to be a point for Milwaukee, I believe.
No points put up on the board yet.
I think they're going to redo the play. So the score will sit at 14-7. No, so they're going to redo the play. And now we have the umpires coming over to the Milwaukee end. As now the Milwaukee coaching staff is wondering, hey, is that something that we can do?
Oakland's Ari Miller. Or no, that's not. That's not Oakland. Emily Wickman. My apologies. Some more discussion.
Wickman will have the serve. They're going to redo the play, it seems. A lot of discussion between both teams, but play will be redone. Score 14-7.
Attack attempt by Milwaukee. Milwaukee putting the ball up again, and that is a successful attack and kill by Milwaukee. Milwaukee 15-7.
Bit of miscommunication there from Oakland. Two players went down in the back as they collided, and Ari Miller takes advantage of that and just sends one straight down in front of the Oakland defense for a kill.
Milwaukee's Josie Johnson getting up the serve. The ball is put up. Attack attempt and a successful block. A lot of blocks here by Milwaukee. They've been blocking a lot of shots here.
Beneby meets her at the net, sends it straight back. Score 16-7 Milwaukee.
Served by Josie Johnson. Oakland putting up the ball again. And put up back in the air.
And another play from Ari Miller. Once again, she sends one off the hands of Oakland's defense for another point her way.
Josie Johnson putting up the ball. Little stoppage here. The whistle has been blown. Seems like a timeout.
We're going to get a Oakland timeout here as this score is getting a little bit out of hand. If you're the Golden Grizzlies, you're getting a little nervous. Down 2-0 in this third set. This set would mean the game for Milwaukee. And they're currently leading 17-7, commanding 10-point lead in the set. And it has been absolutely led by Milwaukee's front women, Ari Miller and Zen Beneby. Those two have been all over the place, sending shots back right and left, sending kills their way. It's been a lot for Oakland to handle, and Oakland just up front has not been strong at the net. Errors coming this way for Oakland. 21 so far in the game, 7 in this set alone. 7 in this set for Oakland, and Milwaukee only has 8 on the game. So Milwaukee keeping a very clean game, showing why they're ranked number 1 in the Horizon League. And Oakland is just trying to fight their way back into this game. It's going to take a lot from them if they're going to want to stay in it.
Absolutely. Milwaukee's very dominant here. Near the 30 seconds left of timeout. Looks like the timeout was called off early.
Serve will be from number 4, Josie Johnson on Milwaukee's end.
Serve into Oakland's territory. Very aggressive attempt by Oakland. Very soft touch by Milwaukee almost had the ball hit the ground on Oakland's side.
The women diving on the floor there to keep it alive for Oakland, but unfortunately, despite all the extra effort, it still ends in a beautiful shot from Benabi.
Milwaukee with nothing but smiles on all of their faces right now. They know that it's going to be very, very hard, near impossible for Oakland to come back from this.
Yeah, this game coming to a close. The ace there on the error. Service ace for Josie Johnson. And the error on Kennedy Dolmage on Oakland's end. Score now 19-7.
Josie Johnson getting ready to serve the ball here. Served in Oakland territory. Oakland with an attack attempt is now... Oh, some net. Oh, a point for Oakland. Milwaukee seemed to hit the net there with an attack attempt, giving Oakland that free point.
Much needed point there for Oakland as it was starting to get a little bit out of hand. Score now 19-8 here in set number 3. Oakland down by 11 in the third set, down 2-0. This is not a spot you want to be in.
Not at all. Milwaukee putting up the ball. Soft touch there. Oakland. A little back and forth here.
What a play there from Josie Johnson. She's laughing at that one. She knows she absolutely fooled the entire Oakland defense there. She attempted to set the ball, but instead of setting it, she just tossed it over the net.
Milwaukee with a 12-point lead, absolutely crushing Oakland right now. Oakland trying to stay in it, though. Ball is put over the net by Oakland, but it hits the out of bounds, giving Milwaukee 21-8 right now.
Good play there for Schmitz to see the ball going out of bounds. Instead of touching it, allows it to drop to give the point to Milwaukee.
Oakland side. Milwaukee putting it back over in the Oakland side. A lot of misplacement. Milwaukee is basically capitalizing on the misplacement of Oakland's players here. Everywhere they're putting the ball is not where a player is. Yeah. So it's very, very difficult for Oakland to get any pointage here.
Yeah. And that's going to go out. And Josie Johnson, she did it again. Another fake set there. That same exact play has gotten Oakland's defense twice. She attempts to set the ball, but instead of setting it, she just flicks it over the net, right in between all of the Oakland defenders.
It's served by Milwaukee in the Oakland territory.
Milwaukee needs something.
The ball up. Missed the ball here, giving Oakland a free point.
That could be something. Oakland looking for some sort of spark. And just a mistiming, miscommunication there from Milwaukee, and the ball lands.
Oakland is currently down by a 14-point lead. Wow.
They scored 23-9, 2 points away from closing this game. Milwaukee is. And Benabi just sends that one straight down the pipe of Oakland's defense for another point. Milwaukee now up 24-9 in set number 3, up 2-0 here in the arena, looking to close out a 3-0 game win on the road against the number 3 Golden Grizzlies.
Oakland has the ball. They have to put it up here. And that will be the end of the third set. Milwaukee taking home a 3-0 set win. The final score there was 25-4. Fortunately, Oakland was pretty much defenseless there towards the end of the game, or towards the end of that set. A lot of despair and disappointment on their faces. I could see the coaches and the players are visibly disappointed, rightfully so. But on the other hand, nothing but smiles on Milwaukee's faces here.
Yeah, Milwaukee proving today why they're the best team in the Rising League. But Oakland, losses aren't great, but this is one you can shrug off if you're Oakland. Yes, they really needed to get this win against the top team, but a team like this is tough to beat. And I think Oakland, they're ranked 3rd in the Rising League for a reason. Losing one game isn't going to shutter them. They're going to be able to come back. They're going to come and play well in the games to come. Once again, score, 3-0 sets win for Milwaukee. Milwaukee winning set number 1, 25-18. Set number 2, 25-12, and then set number 3, just a brutal 25-9 dominant performance from Milwaukee. Once again, everyone, we thank you for tuning into 88.3 FM, WXOU, your home for Oakland Grizzlies sports. This was Gavin Smilowski and Joey Hayes on the call. We will see you guys next time.
Have a great night.
Thank you, Gavin, and thank you, Joey. Well, it didn't quite work out the way that Oakland wanted it to. Losing 3-0 to the top-ranked Milwaukee Panthers. Just couldn't get a hold of anything on offense and were hapless on defense. It's just one of those games. Oakland's looking to bring it back to center tomorrow when they face the Green Bay Phoenix here at the Arena for Senior Day. Join us on the call, 88.3 FM WXOU. Next broadcast for WXOU will be tomorrow as well, 1 p.m. against Wright State University. Gavin Smilowski will be play-by-play, John Klaus will be color, and I'll be back in the studio tomorrow. Thank you for tuning into 88.3 FM WXOU. Have a great night.